Oh, let me change my necklace. I've been paying attention now to the things that are being told to me, the things that are playing on my spirit. So I used to, I seriously used to have conversations with myself and feel very weird and like something was wrong with me. I needed to go see a doctor. I needed to talk to somebody. I would have these real staff meetings in my head and I didn't understand them. And I would see things before it would happen. And I would be able to read people, their vibes and their energy before I even understood what any of that even meant. So a couple nights ago, I died, you guys. Literally had a whole death experience. And I know that maybe sounds a little weird because of your perception of death, but it was a death experience for me. A real live death experience for me. I died and I had this rebirth. And I'm going to come to you on a more peaceful level. I know when I get, emotional, I tend to come off a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to speak on a different level and I'm going to speak exactly how it's being given to me. So give me a second, you guys. I had a rebirth. And I had this rebirth, and this rebirth and this death experience for me was one of the most eye-awakening moments that I've ever had in my life. This experience I've never experienced. And I had been fighting a lot of demons. I had been going through some real dark moments by myself. And I kept wondering why I was going through these things by myself. I kept wondering what it was. I did not understand why I was here. My reasoning for my existence, my understanding of my purpose. And a lot of times we hear people say that, like, what's your purpose? What's your purpose in life? And you're kind of like, you brush it off or you don't really play into it. And once I really had to sit down and put that question on paper and really ask myself, what is my purpose? What is it that I am supposed to bring out here into this world? What is it that I'm supposed to play into this universe, right? And you guys, you know what? I had this crazy insight. This crazy insight. And I was having these conversations in my head, y'all. I'm literally in pitch black dark, okay, by myself. And I'm listening to all the things that I was receiving at this time. And I was so overwhelmed, but it was a good feeling. It wasn't a bad feeling. It was a good feeling. And I've gotten so curious over the years to understand what is this, because I question everything. And so many of us, we don't question. We just listen and we hear what people say and we believe what they say because they said it. So that didn't work for me. My whole life, I dealt with the authority problem. I dealt with people telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. And I wanted to know why. Why are you telling me that that's what I'm supposed to be doing? Why are you telling me that this is how this is? Where'd you get that from? Who told you that? Who told you this? And we are built into this society and we come into this world, you guys, and we are automatically set up. We're set up for a whole life of failure because we live this unconscious traditionalism. This traditionalism that is passed down from generation to generation to generation. And right now, the universe itself, the space itself, is on a whole different level of consciousness, right? Some of y'all may know where I'm going with this and some of y'all may not. But eventually, you'll start to question. Eventually, when you get to that space in your life, when you're going through way too much and you don't know where it's coming from and you don't understand you, then you'll become one. And when I found out, when I had this insight, when I had this death experience, when I died, okay, I had to die. And when I say I had to die, that person, that ego-driven person, that identity person, that person that I've built myself up over these years, that you automatically do because of traditionalism, right? So we come into this world and we don't question. We are told not to question. We come into this world and we're automatically living under separation. We come here and we're automatically separated. You're separated by your nationality. You're separated by geographics. We're separated by politics. We're separated by race. We're separated by gender. Everything is separated. So automatically, we get this mindset of everything being outside. We get a mindset of everything being outside of us, right? So the answers that you have to ask somebody. The questions that you have, you have to go find them, or you have to go find your purpose. You have to go ask somebody what you're supposed to be doing. You got to go, all of these things, that we go through, we are directed outward, right? Automatically, not intentionally, but because this is what you were taught, this is how you come up. And I just want to tell y'all, I just want to say that you have to get out of the lie, okay? Everything that we've been told is a lie. Everything that you have based your life upon is a lie. There is a reason for all of these things that are happening right now. And a lot of people are going through a shift process. And when you go through this shift process and you begin to, when you go through this shift, right? And you start to think on a different frequency, half of the time we are out here, and when you're attracted to the world, you are living on a lower frequency. And when you live in that lower frequency, you are receptive to everything that is on that lower frequency. Lower, higher. When you decide to elevate your mind, when you decide to do your own research and become knowledgeable of the things that we are not told, right? Nobody can tell you about you. This is something that you have to learn. There are lives and past lives and future lives and things that you're going to have to understand. This life it's a science, y'all. It's a science to this life, and once you understand this science, that gratitude, even if you don't have anything, you don't have to have anything in order to have a solid happiness within yourself. You don't have to have anything. You don't have to have anything. We go through these pains and these traumas and this lifestyle, and we pick apart the things that were already given to us. Automatically, you pick these apart. Automatically, you turn. Once you get hurt, you don't want to be loved no more. Once you go through something and you instantly throw these blocks up, right? And when you throw these blocks up, you believe that this is how things are supposed to be, which causes even more pain. But that pain is going to build you into another pain. But if you are not able to pull yourself out and find due diligence in figuring out who you are, what your existence as these energy beings that we are, you guys, okay? Because everything in this world is a being. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Hello. Everything is energy. And I know, like I said, some people are there, some people aren't there, and that's fine. But I am giving you the messages that are given to me. And I am no longer, I have humbled myself. I've humbled myself to come out of my comfort zone to relay these messages that were coming to me on this crazy basis. And I did not know what the hell was going on. I didn't understand why I was getting all these things. I didn't understand what to do with them. I didn't understand who the hell was talking to me. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was crazy, y'all. Like, seriously, I had to sit down and silence my thoughts. I had to stop wanting, stop needing, stop asking everybody else for something that I already had. And we go through that, y'all. We go through that, and we go through this process of thinking. You have to get out of the lack mindset. You have got to get out of the lack mindset. You have got to get out of the mindset that society has built for you. Because you are still worthy. Even if you haven't accomplished anything, you're still worthy. Even if you're not this big time famous person. You have to know your worth, but most of all, you have to know your purpose. And you know what? My personal journey, my understanding, what I got from it is we all have the same purpose, y'all. We all have the same purpose. And our purpose on this life is to figure out ourselves. Truly figure out yourself. And when you know yourself, when you fully, truly know yourself, and know that you have everything that you have been looking for, okay? Everything that you've been asking. You know what? It's so crazy because you guys, we even got, everything is separated. Everything we have been taught to separate. So when you're going through something and they tell you, oh, God got you, the way that we were taught to believe as if God was separate. And I'm going to go a little deep, y'all. I'm going to go a little deep because somebody is supposed to hear this. I'm speaking from what's being weighed on me. I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm telling y'all, I came here to change it up. Okay? I came here to break the rules. That's what I came to do. I came here to break traditionalism. I came here to go outside of what everybody said we are supposed to be doing. That's what I came to do. And that's what I'm going to do. And I have so many different avenues that I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring this awareness to somebody who needs it. Because there's somebody who needs it. There's somebody who's going to understand where I'm coming from. There's somebody who's going to relate to me. So whoever that is, I'm going to do that. I have accepted. I had to die, y'all. Okay. I had to die. I had to literally go through a death experience. And guess what? I'm a Scorpio, and my house itself is death. Like, that's what and I never knew that. You know what? When you actually sit down and take the time out to rebuild yourself into the person that you built yourself into, instead of the person that everybody else has made you, that your ego has made you into, that your experiences have made you into, when you redo that, right? So after I died and had this rebirth, when I had this rebirth, I want everybody to understand I've always been different. I've always been different. I just never had an acceptance of my different. I didn't know how to accept being different. So I tried to go out and play the role as if I was like y'all. I tried to be there to where I can fit in. I'm cool. I'm real cool. I adjust to everybody. I can pick up on your vibe instantly, your energy instantly. Instantly, I can read you and tell you what's going on with you. And that part for me was very scary. That part for me, I did not accept. Those voices in my head, let me tell you something. When people say that, like, listen to them. Listen to them, because they have a whole different consciousness that people are scared of. And I was one of those. I was scared. I didn't understand what that was until I had to die. I had to die and go through this whole experience. And when I died and went through this experience, it was the most, I can't even express what type of happiness and gratitude I had that happened to me. So let me tell you guys something. I am here, me, Melody, right? Melody. Maybe not the Melody y'all know, but this Melody, I'm coming to y'all, and I'm coming to y'all to tell y'all that I'm about to change the world. Okay? So mark my words. Mark my words when I tell y'all I'm about to change the world. And me, when I accepted this role, when I surrendered my ego, okay? When I surrendered to that journey that was way bigger than me, That journey that I didn't think I was worthy enough for. That journey that I had self-doubt over. When you sit down and you're in the receptive mode, when you become receptive to what you want to experience, instead of what you don't want to experience. We're so big on telling everybody what you don't want to go through, the things that you don't want to happen, what you don't like in this life. And that's exactly what you are receiving. And you're receiving that same energy because that's what you're putting out there. Okay? So when you put out that energy, that like attracts like, y'all gotta understand, you gotta understand the science behind this shit, y'all. It's really, really deep. And you got to unlearn. You got to unlearn a lot of things. You have to unlearn everything that you were taught and do it for yourself. Do not do it because your grandma told you to, because your mama told you to, because your daddy told you to. This is a life that we subconsciously follow. You get older and you got so many different traits of your parents that you said you didn't want to have. And you want to know why? You can't do it like somebody else did it because I know my grandma didn't do it like that. Or this is just how I always did it. My mama always told me. And why do you think that is, y'all? Because it was passed down, it was passed down, it was passed down. We are generationally cursed unintentionally. It was not their intentions, but it's because what they knew and what they went off of is what they passed down. And we do the same exact thing. So you can holler all day. You don't want your kids to go through the things that you had to go through. And they're going to go through that until you take the due diligence and responsibility and accountability over your life to learn different. And when you decide to take that and you make that decision and you're determined in that decision, that's when things will start to change on your end. I told you I am here and I'm going to change the world. That's what I came here to do. Okay. I came here to break all the rules. I came here to break the traditionalism. I came here to give an insight and pull out that greatness in everybody that everybody has. Okay. And don't allow everybody outside of you to build up you. Because can't nobody do you better than you. But if you don't even know how to do you, if you don't know you, then there's a problem, okay? Do not live your life ego-driven. And y'all have to understand the difference between ego and consciousness. Automatically, we come up in this world and we are taken away from the imagination. Don't believe in the imagination. It's not real. Don't believe in that fantasy. It's not real. Don't believe. It's so many different messages that the universe has given us that we were taught not to listen to, that we were taught not to believe in. And you want to know why? Because this is what keeps us here. This is what keeps us from non-elevation. This is what keeps us with anxiety. This is what keeps us with depression. This is what keeps us in this lack of mindset. You don't need more. You don't need anything else. Okay? Once you have a wholeness of who you are, once you have a wholeness of your purpose, once you have a whole understanding of your existence and what you are supposed to do in your time while you're here, while you're an infinite being at this moment, what it is that you're supposed to be doing, when you actually figure that out, everything else that you grew up believing in, you will understand is a complete lie. Is a complete lie. And I'm here to put that out there. So I'm going to speak to y'all. Okay, I'm going to speak to y'all. I know that my phone has been going off the hook. Okay, people are calling me, people are leaving me messages, and I haven't done anything in my businesses in the last couple of days, y'all. And let me tell you something. Right now, this calling that I have made this full-blown decision to follow is where I'm at. So I apologize. Give me a minute. But right now, I'm on something completely different. And I have to pay attention to what is being given to me. So don't feel like I'm ignoring you or I'm brushing you off. But I do want you to know that I have changed. I've changed. And I'm going to be here for y'all on a completely different level from what y'all know me as. So don't hold me like you know me. But I want y'all to understand that that side has died, okay? And there's a new rebirth. And the rebirth, the new version, I got something for y'all. Like, I promise I got something for y'all. And this is my reasoning. And we're not separate, you guys. We're not separate. We're all one. We are all one, okay? So when you are in your times of need, if y'all are going through something and it's hard times, and maybe you keep facing the same exact situations, maybe you're not, it's a reason why, sometimes, you talk to people and they just keep telling you, God is going to do this and God is going to do that, but y'all got to understand who God is, okay? Do not allow yourself to fall into the separation of who God is. Do not do your research based off of do not believe, don't allow your own belief to go off of somebody else's belief. Whatever your spirit drives you to believe in is where you need to go. He is not separate, okay? So when you get to praying and y'all get to looking up in the sky, just why me, Lord? Why is this happening to me? What did I do? Why do I keep going through that? That right there, that energy that you're putting out into whoever you put it out into, that's where the disconnection comes from. Okay? There's a disconnection between God and yourself. So when y'all get that full understanding, when you're vibrating on that higher level of consciousness, when you get off of that low frequency and you stop putting things out there into the universe that you do not want to receive, it will change for you. But you have to go here. You got to go here, y'all. You got to go here. That thing that y'all so scared of, that heart, because you're so heartbroken. Your heart is ice. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is cold. You don't have no love. Well, when you make that decision to get that back, your life will dramatically change. When you decide for you that your life is worth more than what you're going through. Your life, your well-being, your well-being is way more. It's way more. Then things will change for you. Listen to your intuition. Listen. Matter of fact, we have to be able to defer, you guys, what is what, okay? And it takes some work. You got to sit down. You got to observe your thoughts. You got to observe your problems. You have to observe why you are the way that you are. Why are you that person? What made you have that personality that you got? And that personality that you have to be able or willing to come into this place of an emptiness. I'm talking about full life empty. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. And guess what? When you get to that place of an emptiness and you don't have anything, you don't want anything, you don't need anything, when you get to that place, and you're still able to have gratitude and you're still able to accept and realize the things that the universe has provided for you already, when you come into that realization that you're never alone, you are never alone. My people that have gone through those phases in life where you're scared of yourself, you got to work on that. If you're not okay with being alone, if you feel like you need something or somebody in order for you to feel like you're happy, you got to work on that. You need to address that. If you feel like you are having to do more or you're needing more in order for you to feel successful, you got to work on that. Y'all question. Don't keep the hush mouth because they told you to. Like I said, I'm breaking the rules, y'all. I'm breaking the rules. And this year for me has already been an awesome year. When you are willing to surrender. And I know when we say surrender, when we say submissive, we automatically like I don't do that. That was me all day. You know what I'm saying? That was me. Like, I'm not surrendering to nobody. But if you're not willing to surrender to yourself, you will forever have a problem. You forever will deal with some things. You're going to forever deal with That disconnect, you'll forever deal with that disconnect. Stop using other people to fill your own voids. They can't do that. Stop giving people that responsibility. Stop putting that responsibility on your kids. Your kids are not here to make you happy. Okay? They're not here to make you happy. They came here through you. They came here through you. Help them find their direction early. Please, don't allow them to go through life and be so damn lost because we continue to look around trying to find the answer. You were born with the blueprint. You were born with the blueprint. You got to be willing to stop seeking validation and approval from everybody else. When you are willing to not accept or you can't move until you have that approval or that acceptance for somebody. I'm sorry, people are calling me. And for you to be you, when you stop worrying about what other people think of you. Okay? And I know it sounds so simple, y'all, but even that for me, I had to come into realization with, because I didn't even realize that I cared about what other people's opinions were. I cared about that image that I given out to people. I cared when I wasn't that person no more. You understand what I'm saying? I cared. This is the reason why I couldn't show my face. This is the reason why I didn't talk to nobody. This is the reason why I had to be by myself and didn't know how to be by myself. I didn't know how to do that. Because I had all these 51 masks. And when you got these 51, I don't wear makeup, but I got a whole lot of personalities before you get to who I am. I had all these things going on. You know how you say people are two-faced? Well, I was about 20-faced. I had about 20 faces. And I can be this face in front of that person. And I can be this face in front of that person. And I can be this face in front of that person. But guess what? That inside me, that soul me, was the same all around the board. And guess what? A lot of people saw that in me. Whoever's life I've been in, I had some type of connection. I had some type of input on their lives. Everybody that I talk to, even if I have been the meanest person to you, I have betrayed you, something you got from me that you'll always remember. And at that point in my life, I did not realize what it was or what I was doing, but I do know that I've always had a certain connection with everybody who has came in and out of my life. So, that soul, right? My inside soul is a person that I have no longer ran from. Okay, so that's me, that's Melody, and this person I'm going to go through a whole different life experience. Let me tell y'all something. Get to that empty space. Get to that empty space. Go sit with yourself, by yourself. Listen to yourself breathe. We're so busy in life. We're so busy in life and so non-productive. Y'all be so busy. Y'all be so busy and so unsuccessful at the same time. It makes no sense. Even when you're done doing all those things that you said you had to go do, you are so tired and so drained. You don't even have the time to sit down and listen or think about what you got going on with inside of you. You don't even pay attention to that. Oh, I got to go to bed because I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to go to bed because I got to hurry up because I got to go cook. I got to hurry up because I got to go clean. I can't do that right now because I got to do this. I don't got the money for that right now. All these things that you're running your days off of. Pay attention to that. I told y'all, write down your routines. Write down, what are you doing on a daily basis? What are you doing? What are y'all doing? Stop living your life in vain. Y'all, we got so much to give. And if you're in my generation, if you're somewhere around my generation, we might be on the same level of consciousness, okay? Because we came here. I know I came here. I'm going to get into that a little bit deeper, into the other things that I have coming in for y'all. But let me tell you something. When I did my work, when I did my self-work, these things that I know I am now, when I accepted that and when I surrendered and I died from that other person, I have something. You understand? And that's what I have. Hello. I kept thinking like, nah, like that ain't for me. Like I'm crazy. Something wrong with me. This is too much. Like I didn't even have that self-worth to believe that I was good enough to even do that or be that person. You could tell yourself something all day long. You can tell yourself all day long, right? You could say it. You can want other people to believe you when you say it. That's fine. But that belief system outweighs everything. So you can say things and you not truly believe it. Even if you want to believe it, if you don't truly believe it on the inside, whatever you do believe is what you're going to receive. And I'm trying to make sure I make sense. So if you're speaking something out, right? Okay, so for instance, right? So we go through every single year and we're like, oh, this year I'm going to be a better person. This year I'm going to do this. This year I'm going to be great. This year, blah, 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 right? When you go through that shit and your belief system is the same as it was then, and your routine and your habits and everything, you remain to keep the same, that belief system, you say you're going to do this and you're going to do that. But what you believe, even if it's unconsciously, even if you don't even realize that's what you're believing, whatever you actually believe in is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So you can want it all day. But if you don't really believe that you're worthy enough to have it, if you don't believe that you're worthy enough to deserve it, if you don't believe that you're even able to be up there where they at, it's not going to happen. It's a reason why we came into this world in separation. It's a reason why. It's a reason why you were born automatically into separation. You were born, when you were born, they told you this and they told you this and they told you this, they told you this, they told you this. And then you grow up, right? You grow up and the type of person I am, I'm like, oh, I always take a person for who they are. Whoever you show me, that's who I believe in, right? That's that person. So you could come to me, you could say, he say, she say, she say, he said, she said, whatever. And I'm be like, no, okay, I mean, he said that, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I need to know. And when you know that he say, she say is not true, because this person said that and that, it goes all the way down the board. But when you actually take the time to question, ask, to find out why. The things that I got in trouble for my whole life. My whole life, I had a problem with authority. My whole life, I went against the grain. My whole life, I did why I wasn't going to be who y'all said I had to be. I want to know why you telling me I can't do that. I want to know why I can't go there. Who said that I had to do it this way? Why you telling me that this is the way? Like, I could not, and I used to get in trouble. I got in trouble for talking too much. Not knowing that was one of my gifts. Not knowing that me speaking was one of my gifts, but I was told to shut up my whole life. So take your time. I know I'm gonna do this in sessions, but I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about my death experience. Spirit is real. Angels are real. The spirit guides are real. The other side is real. Everything is not separated, y'all. Okay? Don't believe in the categories. Don't believe in what society has told you to believe in. Go with your heart. If you feel like something ain't sitting with you, it's a reason why it ain't sitting with you. It's a reason why you could try so hard to feel like somebody else is feeling, but you're not going to get that until you know yourself. So when you really, really know yourself and you really, really go through that and you really, 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 really sit down and pay attention to you and you go within instead of going without, sometimes, not all the time, because not all the time are we in a receptive and acceptance mode. You can receive the message and be like, yeah, you so right. That's that motivation. That's that temporary shit. When you go through the motivation, you like, oh, she said this, I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. And you start changing shit for 2 days and then you fall right back into your regular routine. You got to want it. You got to want it. You got to really want that change in your life. You got to want that determination to be different. You got to be okay with being different. I'm okay with being different. I'm really, really okay with being different. I never was with the trend. I never was with the trend. I've never been that way. I ain't know why. But I just never been. I couldn't follow you because you said to follow you. Why am I following you? Why I can't do what I want to do? Why do I have to do that because you doing it? Why? Ask why. Ask yourself why. Why do you believe in the shit that you believe in? Because your mama told you to, because your granddaddy told you to, when I tell y'all I'm breaking the traditionalism, I'm breaking all that shit. Don't believe in the bullshit with the holidays. Stop going broke over the holidays, y'all. Stop going broke over the holidays. If y'all don't teach y'all children how to be financially stable and stop worrying about the stupid shit in life that does not do them any good, please don't make them feel like this is what happens on these days because that's what you did on them days when you grew up. Because even to this day, y'all don't even know why the hell y'all doing it. Y'all just doing it because everybody else doing it. Why the hell do y'all celebrate 4th of July? Why do y'all celebrate that? Who told y'all that we are supposed to celebrate that? That's what I want to know. Who told y'all that on these holidays and all these made up reasons why we celebrate these holidays, nobody actually takes the time to do their own research and figure out what the hell is, why do we go out and feel like it's okay to go get all these different outfits and go put this on, do this and do, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that, y'all? Why are we doing that? But y'all don't even have $20 or $50 to invest in yourself. This is a problem to me. Pay attention to your priorities. Stop living your life in vain. We are so much caught up in what everybody else is doing. Y'all are so easily, non-intentionally following people and not even realizing who you following. Who are you following? Who is it? What thing are you doing in your life that is productive in somebody else's? That is a message. Be some type of influence. Y'all don't just be here just to be here. Don't just be working just because they told you to go to work. Don't do that. Y'all find yourself. Stop looking outside because there ain't nothing out there. This world has nothing for nobody. Okay? Stop being fearful over the shit that is happening in this life and in this world because it's only going to get worse. And if you don't know yourself, you're going to be real messed up. You're going to be real messed up if you don't know who you are in this world, why these things are happening in this world. Nobody's being proactive. I see so many things. I don't watch television, first of all. I don't watch television. Y'all can sit down and be distracted by all that bullshit if you want to. But pay attention. There's so many, I can't stand the fact that we get on the internet and we can talk about stuff all freaking day long. But who is doing stuff in their household to be proactive when something actually happens out here in the world? Y'all, the life is not going to stop. Just because it's a new year, life is still going to happen. Y'all got to know how to react to life situations. Nobody taught us that. So when people die, we lose all our shit. We don't know what to do after the special person, that connection that you had with somebody. When that person is gone, we gone too. Why we gone? Because we didn't know ourselves. We didn't know what that meant. We just reacted off of people and how they reacted off of people and everything else that my whole life went. You got to understand that life does not stop regardless of what year it is. So if your paradigm is the same, if your routine is the same, if your habits are the same, everything's going to stay, the year is going to stay the same. And y'all think it's bad right now? We ain't even got started. This ain't nothing. But your reaction to it, what you gonna do about it, is everything. It's everything. Stop being a victim. Stop being a victim to the things that are going on in society. Stop feeding your soul with that, because there's so much more. It's so much more in here. It's so much more in here. And when we stop running from ourselves, y'all, when we stop making ourselves feel like we crazy because we don't have a knowledge or understanding of why we're going through the things that we're going through, when you are okay with releasing your identity and surrendering that, when you are okay with not living a ego-driven lifestyle, when you are okay with not being addicted to materialism, when you stop using all these mechanisms to coping, all these things that you use to cope, right? These coping shit that you do because you don't know how to react to certain situations in your lifestyle, and the coping that you're doing is really messing you up on the inside, but nobody knows that because you got them 51 masks on that you take on when you go out the house. That part, right? That part that you don't want to sit with. It's real. It's really, 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 really real. And I'm gonna wrap it up because I got so much, y'all. I got so much and I'm so full. So I just wanted to tell y'all about my death experience. When I went through that death experience and I had that rebirth, just be ready. Just be ready. Just be ready. Just be ready. I don't want to hear, y'all can comment negative. I don't even care. It don't matter. This is something that laid on my spirit to tell somebody. So right now, I'm not going to sit down and I like I said, I have surrendered to everything. So I've let that go. But what I do know is this confirmation that I received that I am here to change lives. Okay. I'm here to bring you back to yourself. Okay. That greatness that you have within you that you didn't, some of us, we don't even know how to be great. We don't even want to accept. We don't even know how to be great. You don't even know what you want in life. You don't know what it means to be successful. Money does not mean that you're successful. You can have money all damn day. Stop thinking that that's where your happiness gonna come from. It's not. If you are not okay with you, if you don't know your purpose, if you don't know why you're here, if you don't know your existence, nothing that you receive in this world is going to work for you. Period. We have a greatness in us. We have a greatness. Everybody has a greatness. Everybody has a purpose. And each and every last one of us has a way of revealing something to somebody else in a different way. Everybody's different, but we're all the same. We're all one. We're all equally one. This energy, we're all one. There's a difference between the planet and there's a difference between Earth. I'm sorry. There's a planet in the world. Okay. There's a planet in the world. The planet, the Gaia, Mother God, Father God, universe, source, whatever y'all want to call it, whatever y'all have been taught, whatever y'all have, whatever. Find out for yourself what that means to you. Okay? Don't get caught up in if you do this, then this is going to happen. If you do that, then that's going to happen. It's so much contradicting information that you have to question. Even when they say, don't question, don't ask no questions, you just got to do it. And you wonder why everybody's in the same position. You wonder why everybody is not where they want to be. You wonder why everybody's still really, really lost. It's not okay for us to feel like we are here to live in mediocrity. We're not here to live in mediocrity. We're not here to fit in. Okay? We're not here to repeat history. That's not what we came here for. Especially my generation or some of us. I got some people I could talk to about certain things, and I got some people that's like, what? So, you got to change your frequency, and you got to understand what that means. You got to stop believing in things because other people told you to believe in that. Why do you believe in that? That's just what they said. Cause that's what they said. Well, my grandma taught me, who taught her? Her grandma? Yeah, we on the times, y'all. Every phase in life, the time served. You gotta do some research. You gotta take time to learn. It's okay to learn. Stop following. Even if it's unintentionally, stop following. Be a leader. Figure out how you're supposed to lead. What type of influence are you supposed to be to somebody else? How are you serving? What are y'all here to do? What have y'all came to do? Why? In this time, in the being that you are right now, in this existence, because we're all infinite, okay? We all got something. You got to stop running from that. And you got to know what consciousness means. You got to know what subconsciousness means. You got to know what quantum physics means. It's a science to this life, y'all. And it ain't got to be so hard. It don't have to be so hard. But you got a blueprint. So do your work. Do your self-work and figure that out. Because depression right now, like, let me tell you something. If you enjoy sleeping for 9-10 hours a day, If you wake up and go right back to bed after you eat, y'all, your sleeping habits, you got to pay attention. Sleeping is like death cousin. This death's cousin. Some of us are so depressed and don't even realize we depressed. If you don't ever want to do anything, if you never want to elevate, if you never want to do, you don't ever want to learn, you just want to sit down and watch TV all day, there is a problem, y'all. Come on. Like, you got to not let the TV raise you. It's a reason why it's like it is. It's a reason why y'all so distracted over these shows that you feel like you got to schedule. It takes you away from you. It takes you away. It takes you away when y'all feel like, oh, I got to hurry up and go to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. You don't even have 10 minutes to give yourself. Sit down with yourself. Not sleeping, but up by yourself. No kids, no TV, no noise. Sit in your own silence and listen. Just listen. I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. Like I said, I'll be back, and I'm going to speak. Everything that's being spoken to me, I'm going to speak. And I'm going to speak from experiences. And I'm going to go through some things. And I got a YouTube channel too. But I'm going to start. I got you. But I'm working on something else. So I know people that's trying to contact me on some other stuff. I'm just not there right now. So yeah, that's just on a standstill. But if you got something going on, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need a different perception or insight on anything, holla at me. I got you. Even if I haven't talked to you in years, whatever the case may be, if you need me on that level, okay, bye.